Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. This is Pastor Jacki, and you have just joined the Pastor Jacki Show, and this is Lunchtime Marketing. And I'm so glad to be with you on another Friday that we are able to talk and I'm able to share some things with you concerning online marketing, or if you're in any type of entrepreneurial business. I hope to provide value and give you tips, tools, and strategies of how to market your business. A little bit about myself. I have been in network marketing for probably about 2 years now. And I was a struggling marketer. Hi, Sonia. Thanks for joining. And I was struggling in my business, and I was really marketing my business like an amateur. I was, doing the house parties where no one really was showing up, and I was spending my money. I was, nagging my friends and my family to join me and support me, and it just wasn't happening. It just wasn't happening. And I was, on street corners and trying to pass out flyers and all kinds of things. And it just wasn't working for me. I was really marketing like an amateur. And so I had to change something. I had to look for a better way. And I was introduced to online marketing, and it has truly, truly made a difference for me. I am learning so many new skill sets, and I am becoming a professional marketer. And so the Pastor Jacki Show is a time where I come on and I share, and sometimes I have other colleagues that will join me on this hangout, and we're able to give value to those that come on and as audience, and we're able to give those tips, tools, and strategies that hopefully will be able to help you become a better marketer and be able to help you to get to the next level in your business. And so I'm going to do a real quick check to make sure that the live feed is coming through. I hear somebody saying there's no sound. Can you hear me, Sonia? You can hear me. Okay, that's good. So hopefully Cindy, who is trying to jump on, she will be able to also get sound. But that's what the Pastor Jacki Show is about, and we do it at this time, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, at lunchtime. So we want you to grab your lunch, grab your sandwiches, grab your tea, grab your whatever you have, your salad, and join us for the next few minutes to be able to talk about marketing, because I never realized how important utilizing social media and doing things online was, as far as building your business today, because we live in a digital world. And so everybody is online. Everybody's doing some type of social media, mostly everybody. And so in order for you to really build your business and go to the next level, social media and online marketing is vital. And I'm so excited today. We have Sonia, who is with us as well, has joined this discussion. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the training, because I know it is lunchtime, and then I'm going to come back, and we will be able to also hear from Sonia and her take on what I'm going to present today, and anybody else who kind of jumps on the panel, that we might be able to really give you value, because that's the purpose of this time together, that you leave with something and you have some tips, tools, and strategies to help you along the way in your business. And so I'm new at this. I am a newbie. Okay, I have not been doing this long, and so I am actually learning the process. And so I'm going to attempt to share my screen so that I can show you some slides and I can begin the training. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay, now I don't exactly know.
You just need to close down that screen.
Close down which screen?
That screen, the Google Hangout screen.
All right, so do I hit present to everyone?
Yeah, have you not? Yeah, you should do that. Yes, if you haven't done that already.
All right, present to everyone. Okay.
And just minimize the screen. Minimize
Oh,
the Google Hangout screen.
okay, minimize that screen. Can you see that?
Yep, there you go.
Okay, see, I'm learning as I go. And so I want to present today this topic, okay? Who's your niche? Who's your niche? And so this is a really important topic. And so I want to go through a couple of things, and I really want to talk about your niche being your target market, okay? Your target market. And that might be something new to you, something that you really haven't given much thought about, because I know that when I started doing business, I never gave this any thought really at all because I had not really been introduced to it. So today I want to just share some things with you about target marketing and how to reach your niche. So what is target marketing? Target marketing is the starting point of any marketing strategy. And like I said, when I started out, it wasn't the starting point of my marketing strategy. A matter of fact, I don't even think I had a marketing strategy. I just opened business. I just started doing business without any clue to understanding this particular concept of target marketing. So target marketing is the starting point of any marketing strategy, okay? Target marketing is the starting point because before you can effectively and successfully market your product, service, or opportunity, you must decide who you are aiming your marketing efforts towards. Now, this was so new to me. I was introduced to this by my mentors once I started getting into online marketing. But prior to that, I didn't know anything about this. So you might be in that same place right now. You might have started a network marketing business or some other type of business, and you never really gave any thought to who you were aiming your marketing efforts towards. You might not have even given any thought to marketing, period. And so target marketing helps you to actually be successful in your business. Okay, why is target marketing important? Target marketing is important because if you are marketing to everyone, you are marketing to no one. And the thing is, most people who start out in business, that's basically what we think. Okay, that we're just going to hit everybody. Like I said, I was actually going on street corners and passing out flyers to strangers. Now, I didn't know who they were. I didn't know what their situation was. I was just saying, hey, I got something for you. I got something for you. And that's the thing that most people do, especially in network marketing. In traditional network marketing, that's kind of what we're trained to do. That's kind of what our sponsors and things will actually tell us to do. You know, go out and give your card to everyone. Go out and put your card, everywhere and anywhere in the supermarket. You know, talk to whoever you pass. And I think Sonia probably can talk about that after I finish the presentation, because she shared with me how she did the same thing. If anybody came, in any kind of close distance to her, she was sharing her opportunities. She was sharing, what her product was or something like that, because that's traditional marketing. But if you are trying to market to everyone, you are actually marketing to no one. So, who is your avatar? That is a new word that I was introduced to. I did not know about this. Who is your avatar? Meaning a figure or image representing a particular person. These type of concepts were so new to me. What do you mean, avatar? I saw the movie, but I never knew it applied to business. You know, I didn't understand what these concepts were. Avatar, target marketing. These were like things that were so bizarre to me, I had never been introduced to. So now I've got these new terms, target market. I've got this avatar and understanding who is my avatar. And so this is, I had to get this understanding if I wanted my business to go to the next level. So I dealt with this a little bit. So who is your avatar? Who is your ideal avatar? I was told by my mentors that I needed to look in the mirror in order to determine who my avatar is, meaning who my target market would be. And who is that person? That's right, me. Someone just like me, someone just like you. That's going to be your target audience. That's going to be your avatar, someone just like you. Never thought about this before, never was really introduced to that. I was just told to meet everybody, pass my stuff around, pass my flyer around. I had gotten kicked out of Target, Costco, Walmart. I was being kicked out because I was trying to market and reach everyone. But like I said before, if you are trying to market and reach everyone, you're really not reaching anyone, because you're not going after the audience that you really need to go after. Who is that ideal avatar? Someone just like you. So what do you need to know about your target market and your avatar? Okay, this is, I put down some things because I thought they were important. You need to know some basic stuff. You need to know like how old they are. Okay, basically, how old are you? You know, and what range is that you want to reach? Who do you want to market to? Where do they live? Okay, that's important because that might have an effect on, you know, how you would market to a particular individual. What is their what social media are they on? That's important. You know, maybe they're not even on social media. So how you market to that target would be different than an audience that you're trying to reach that would always be on social media. So some other things that you want to know about your target market and your avatar. You want to know what their interests are. What are their hobbies? What do they like to do? And so the first place to start is, what are your hobbies? What do you like to do? You know, what are you interested in? What kind of foods do you like to eat? Are you a movie buff? Do you like to go to movies? You know, where do you hang out with? At? You know, do you like sushi? Do you, you know, whatever the things that you're into, think about that ideal audience, and that target audience probably going to be just like you. They're probably going to be interested in the same kind of things that you're interested in. What are your fears and problems? What might be their fears and problems? What keeps them up at night? What keeps them awake at night? What are they struggling with? What are their pains? Are they searching for something to help them that's going to help them with their pains and their fears and their problems? You know, they might be someone who is seeking some answers or seeking some guidance concerning weight loss. You see, that would have been something that is something that I struggle with. I have been struggling with weight loss for a long time, and I have found a solution to help me with my problem. And so if I'm going to target someone just like me, that has the same struggles, that has the same pains, that has the same fears, I'm going to be targeting people that are struggling with weight loss. And so this is why we need to think about these things so that we can be successful in our business. Some other things that we want to think about when it comes to our target market and our avatar, the family dynamic. Okay, is my target, are they married? Are they single? Are they divorced? Do they have children? What are the ages of those children? Are they boys? Are they girls? You know, these are questions you want to ask. Finances. Are they struggling financially? Are they looking for more income, or are they looking for another stream of income coming in? They might already have a job that they really like, but they're looking for something on the side, and they want to be able to bring some more streams of income into their household. They might be somebody who is on a 9 to 5 job. They're in the 9 to 5 grind, and they don't want to be there anymore. They are tired, they're fed up, they don't want to report to a boss anymore. And so they are actually looking for something that they could do, a home business, something that they can do on their own and build their own financial independence and freedom. So you want to know these kind of things about who you're trying to reach. What sort of friends do they have? Do they have friends that might be supportive, entrepreneurs, maybe blue collar? So you want to be able to know who you're trying to market to. So what does target marketing do? It helps you to focus on who is really looking for your product, service, or opportunity. Okay, I'm going to say that again so that I really want you to understand that target marketing is going to help you to really look for people that are interested, people that want what you have as far as your product, service, or opportunity. That's what target marketing will do for you. Now, how does how do you do it? Just like I just gave to you. You ask questions, okay? You ask yourself questions because you are your ideal avatar, meaning you are your ideal target market. Now, something that can help you really tune in and fine tune who you're trying to reach are some marketing tools. Google. You can go to Google and you can just type in some of the questions that you might be asking yourself. For example, I'm going to be asking myself, wow, I really would like to lose weight. Maybe I want to lose weight. You know, I've got an event that's coming up and I want to lose weight 5 pounds in the next 7 days or something like that. So I'm going to go to Google, all right, and type in how to lose 5 pounds in a week. Okay, and it's amazing. All these articles, all this information is going to come up, and you're going to be able to see, wow, people just like me are really searching for that. And so you're able to fine tune who you're trying to reach. What questions are they asking? And even if you read some of that stuff, it's going to give you information because someone else has done some research on those same things, because that's what people are asking for. Another tool that I am actually learning myself. I'm very new to this tool because, like I said, I'm a newbie in online marketing. I just started not too long ago, but I'm doing things. I'm implementing things in my business that I never ever thought that I would ever be doing, like this hangout. I never thought I would be doing a live hangout. I'm doing some videos. I never thought I would be doing videos. I did on one episode becoming a video ninja, how to get out there, how to get visible, how to get present, within your marketplace. And so I'm learning these skills. I'm learning these tools. And one of the tools that I'm learning now is Google Keyword Planner. And if you go to Google and you type that in, it will take you to that site. Now, it is free. Okay, but to get signed up for it, they're going to ask you for your credit card, and like you're going to set up a campaign. Now, you don't have to run that campaign. It's just what they require for you to enter into the site. Okay, so don't get alarmed. It is free. All right, and you just have to put in a credit card, your credit card information, like you were going to set up a Google ad. Okay, and then you will be able to go into that. Probably on another time, I might actually show you these, these tools, how to get around in that, and some other tools that will be very helpful to you. I'll do a hangout that will be able to show you that. But for today, I just want you to be aware of, these are some of the tools, basic tools that you can use. Google, put a question in. okay, a how-to question or something like that, and it's going to give you a lot of information, as well as Google Keyword Planner. When you put like the word in weight loss, it's going to come up with a whole list of titles as well as weight loss, and it's going to give you a perspective of how many people are asking that question on a daily basis. There might be 10,000, okay, and you're going to know, wow, that's a market. Oh boy, there's a lot of people that really want to know about weight loss. And they might have, they'll break it down. It'll be different labels that they have. So it'll really give you a real good understanding of that market and how many people are actually seeking information about that. Okay, some other things. Why are these questions important? Well, they're important because you need to know what problem your product, service, or opportunity can solve for that individual or those individuals or for that target audience and market. You see, we've got to know what we're trying to provide. We want to be able to provide value. We want to give value to people. So we've got to know, what are they asking? What are they seeking? How can my product, service, or opportunity help them in solving whatever problem they might have? How can my product, service, or opportunity help them in seeking answers, to their struggles, seeking answers to their pains, seeking answers to their fears? What can I do? What is it that I have to offer that will help them through the things that they're going through and help them to solve whatever problem they are seeking? Meaning, typing into Google questions they're asking on Google, or even another tool is YouTube. Okay, YouTube is another spot to actually go to and type in something, and then you're able to see, wow, there's a lot of people making videos on this particular question because people are seeking answers to that question. So it is so important. This is so important to ask these questions so that you can find out, what are the problems? What are the needs? What are the fears of this niche, of this target audience that you're trying to reach? Then you'll know if what your product can do, what your service can do, and what your opportunity can do to help them. Target marketing. So who's your niche? Okay, it is a must for success to do target marketing. Okay, it is a target marketing. That I guess when I typed this in, that was on my mind. Target marketing. Okay, it is vital. It is a must for success. And like I said, I didn't know any of this. Okay, when I first started on online marketing. And I didn't know any of this when I first started my business, my network marketing business. Okay, I didn't have a clue about anything. I didn't understand, that I needed to know who my niche was. Okay, what niche? To me, everybody was my niche. But until I started really diving into training and understanding what I was doing, and this is it. You see, you've got to connect with the right people. I can't stress that enough. You've got to be in a community of people that are going to help you to get to where you want to get to in your business. Community is so important. I didn't know these things until I started connecting myself with the right people. Okay, so you've got to have a connection with the right people that are going to help you to understand these particular concepts. You also need to make sure you're connected to a good mentor or mentors. Okay, you need to have some people in your life that are going to help you along the way. Somebody that's in the niche that you're in. If you are, for instance, if you're a hairdresser, okay, you need to be able to be connected to people that are hairdressers. You also need to have someone who is being very successful in their business that can be a mentor to you. If you are in online marketing, you need to make sure that you're connected to a community of people where you can pass things through. You can, get some tips and tools from them, and you can kind of vibe off of one another on some ideas and things like that. But you also need to be connected to a mentor or mentors that are going to actually be able to help you on your journey. I learned these tips from a community that I'm a part of. I learned these tips from my mentors, all right, that I'm connected to, because I didn't know anything about that. You see, if you are marketing to everyone, you are marketing to no one. Target marketing, I can't stress it enough. Target marketing is a must. Now, you might have heard or might not, it might have just passed you by, but I'm Pastor Jacki, the network marketer. So yes, I am a pastor. And the thing is, I not only use these tips, tools, and strategies for my business, for my network marketing business and my online marketing business, but I utilize these tips, tools, and strategies in my pastorship and my church, because I never knew that I needed to target a market even in my church. So these this type of training is just so important. It is so valuable. And I hope that you are gaining something from this today. And I'm going to return now to this right here and stop sharing and come back, and I'm gonna open this up. Excuse me. I'm gonna open this up, and I'm gonna let Sonia, who is actually one of my mentors. Sonia is such an inspiration to me, and she has taught me so much. And that's what I mean when you got to be connected. You have got to be connected to a good community of people, and you've got to have some great mentors that are helping you along the way. Sonia is a phenomenal teacher, and I have learned so much from Sonia. And I'm going to let someone who's seasoned in the business, okay, seasoned in online marketing. She's also a network marketer. I want to let her share with you some of the things that she's picked up and give you even more value when it comes to this, who's your niche, and understanding target marketing. So I'm going to switch this over if I can figure it out. I think I just hit that. And Sonia, I'm going to let you share about target marketing and niche marketing.
Okay. Thank you very much. Can you hear me okay? Is there some feedback? Otherwise, I'll put my headphones on.
Okay. Do I need to?
No, you're fine.
Should I mute out? I'll mute my microphone.
Hi, I've decided to put my headphones on. There was a bit of background noise. Thank you so much, Jacki, for calling me a seasoned marketer. I've been online now about 3.5 years. So I could say, am I a toddler? And so actually, can I ask you a question? Do you mind if I ask you a question? When does a newborn baby stop being a newborn baby? Oh, what would you say? What are your thoughts on that?
Wow, you know what? That is interesting.
There's a reason why I'm saying that.
I have a 6-year-old grandson, and I still call him my baby.
Newborn. When because you have a newborn. So when does a newborn baby stop being a newborn baby and just becomes a baby?
A baby, okay. I guess a newborn baby to me would enter into another phase of being a baby when they're able to be a toddler, when they're starting to walk. They enter into another phase for me. They're no longer that newborn baby that you carry everywhere. You now that baby moves into another phase of their life, and now they're starting to walk a little bit on their own.
Okay. I mean, there's a reason why I asked that, because the language that we use about how we describe ourselves as well. And you say you're a newbie.
Newbie.
Okay. Newbie. And it got me thinking about what's this got to do with niche and targeting? Well, anyway, and it got me thinking about newborn babies. And you know, when you go to buy clothes for babies, they usually have newborn, and I think it's usually something like 0 to 3 months. Is newborn, isn't it? And then from 3 months, because they're holding their heads up and stuff like that. So so I was kind of, I don't know how long you've been online marketing, but I suspect, given the number of people who get involved in the home-based business industry and online, and who actually fail because they actually don't make the progress or get results, I suspect that you are, in terms in knowledge and activity and consistency, if we use that as a measure, you're definitely not a newborn. Okay. And you definitely the way that you're teaching, the way that you teach, of course, you know, you're teaching information, stuff to people that people just don't know. Most people do not know in our industry, which is really valuable. And it's very interesting. I was reading Bob Berg. I don't know if you know Bob Berg. He's written a couple of really good books. This is one of them. Endless Referrals. And another one he's written is The Go-Giver. And he talks about, and you're very much doing this, he talks about we have to stop focusing on getting and focus on giving. And if we're able to make that transition as marketers, that will make such a big difference in our businesses. And you know, you doing your hangouts and stuff. So that has got something to do, I think, with niche marketing, because you've identified your target market and some of the problems that they're having, and what you're trying to do is educate and provide information, and that's exactly what you're doing. And I always smile when people talk about their experiences of sort of the traditional type of network marketing, where there's nothing, I have to say, there's nothing wrong with the traditional type of network marketing if you know what you're doing and you're somebody that's got very good social skills. You like talking to anybody at any time and anyone. Okay, you've got rhino skin, etc. And you're just, there's some people that are just natural, and they've built big businesses by doing that. But the vast majority of people actually don't have the skills and struggle. And as you said, like you doing home meetings, I have done the giving out flyers before as well, talking to anybody that came within 3 feet of me. And in actual fact, I did start to get skilled, because the more you do something, you do start to get skilled at it. And I think one of the reasons why the industry tells us to write out that list of 100 names, etc. I think there's a good reason for it, because and I'll illustrate this by, I've just published a book a couple of months ago, and I bought some copies, and I had them, and my family and friends have wanted to buy my book. Now, the book is for probation officers. Okay, they're not probation officers. Okay, but they have wanted to support me by buying my book off me, by being a customer. Now, if I then said to them, oh, I want you to partner with me to write my next book for probation officers, they'd be thinking, ah. And I think that's what happens when we, as network marketers. So I understand what I now understand. I didn't understand back then. The whole idea of having a list of your family and friends is actually, you're looking for them to support you in your new business venture as customers, not as business partners. And what we do is we're trying to get all in sundry into our business and telling them that they're going to make tons of money. Yeah.
That's so true, Sonia. That is so true. We want the support of our friends and our family, and we get it. You know, so support to us is, yeah, we want you to be a customer. Not that, say, hey, you're doing a good job, or that kind of support. No, we want you to buy it. We want you to get involved. We want you to enter into our business and things like that. And that's where it gets really, really a little kind of messed up.
Yeah, I mean, and I learned over the years that it is about you're talking to family and friends, and what you're saying is, who do you know that may be, so that they will get referrals for you, which is, it's very powerful, because the whole point of network marketing is about networking and understanding that. Yes, so for me, one of the reasons I turned to the internet was I realized that I needed to learn how to market. So I resigned myself to the fact that if I was going to get anywhere in this business, I have to learn how to market and sell. But I didn't want to do it offline. I wanted to do it online. Thought I could hide behind blogging. Okay, look at me talking in front of the camera. And I have, the thing is, I have, and potentially I could have gone down one or two ways. So I could have gone down the way of actually learning exactly how I'm supposed to do it and be a network marketing professional, or I could have gone down the road like so many that I see, and I know that you see them as well, and we, on our social media platforms, where people are just marketing in such a poor way. And I had a conversation with someone today, in actual fact, on Facebook, and because I'm prospecting, and I said, and they're also into marketing, and I said, oh, so who's your target audience? I assumed, because this person said that they had a marketing company, so I assumed that I could use the lingo. So I used the lingo and said, okay, so who's your target audience? And so I was quite surprised when the person came back and said, anyone that shops online. And I said, I said, oh, that's quite broad. That's quite broad. So it's interesting, and I think this is such a great subject, mm-hmm. because it's the starting point of everything.
Right.
Literally, if you don't get this bit right, then in actual fact, you're kind of doomed.
Right.
Really.
And that's the thing. Most people don't get it right because they're not, like you had the person that you were talking to today, and the concept is reach everybody. Just go after everybody. It doesn't matter if they're breathing and walking. Share with them your opportunity and or your service or product. The thing is, that individual didn't ask you for it, is not interested, wasn't looking for it, and then here you come and you're telling them all about this stuff, and they're like, I don't want that. That's not what I'm looking for. And so this subject of understanding who you're trying to reach is just so important, because it's a starting point of where you can really start moving successfully within your business. And it's where most people that are entering into business have no clue about, because no one ever asked them. No one ever explained that to them when they entered into business. I know when I entered into my network marketing, no one said anything about a target market. What do you mean? Everybody. I was told everybody needs this. And that is just not true. That is just not true.
That's right. And it's under, when I learned, just like you, about identifying your target audience by actually looking at the person in the mirror, and because the whole thing, and this is why it makes it so easy for network marketers, that you can look at the person in the mirror and say, well, well, why am I doing this? What are my struggles? What are my challenges? And just to sort of add to what you were saying, there's three things that you look at. There's demographics, sociographics, and psychographics. Okay, I don't know if you've come across those.
Okay.
And so the demographics is kind of what you covered, really, is the age, gender, where the people live, income, etc. You know, because those things distinguish me from the next person Okay, so demographics, and then there's the sociographics, and that's more about kind of what you do, who you surround yourself with, yeah, your hobbies, interests and stuff. So you said all these, so I'm just kind of compartmentalizing them.
Okay.
So sociographics, and then number 3, psychographics. Now this is people's attitudes, values, beliefs.
Okay, that's something new. Oh, okay.
Okay. And so, I mean, if you think about you looking at the person, you know your values, you know your beliefs. And in network marketing, we talk about, don't we, working, who do you want to work with? Because who do you want to work with? Who don't want to work with? But the thing is that we create communities of people that we're going to be spending a lot of time with. And so, don't you want to spend time with people that you like and have maybe similar interests to you and have values and beliefs, etc.? So that's where that kind of comes from as well, because you end up actually making friends.
Okay.
You're becoming friends with people,
right?
And that's. I mean, that happens in the workplace, isn't it? You know, if I've been working in my organisation for 20 years, and you spend a lot of time at work, don't you, if you've got a job, and people build quite strong relationships in their job. Sometimes they stay in their job not because of the money, but because of their colleagues, etc. And that works the same within our industry. That you'll find that people, and you talked about community and the importance of community and having a mentor, is that actually one of the reasons people stay around is because of the community, and I'm part of the same sort of community that you're in. We have a mastermind, and you're quite right. You know, we're mentors to each other. You know, when I see you delivering training, when I see you doing your Facebook lives, you know, I'm listening to what you have to say. I'm learning. I'm taking notes, and you know, just listening to how you deliver things, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, maybe I can do things in that way as well. We're learning from each other all the time,
right?
Okay, and I think the important thing is that once you've been a network marketer for a day or two, okay, you're further ahead of the person who's not started yet, so you already know a ton of stuff. Okay, and the great thing is I mean, with network marketing, I don't know if you want me to still talking. I'm chatting away, but this is one of the things I like to sort of help people with, that and helps with the branding, because targeting your audience also helps with your branding. Because they need to be able to associate with you. They need to be able to resonate with you. And people start, your branding comes from the people that you're working for, the people that you're servicing, because they will start seeing you in a certain light. So your brand is not about you. Your brand is about how other people see you, how other people think of you. Okay. So when you're targeting a certain audience, and they sort of think, okay, yeah, they can relate to you because they feel that you can relate to them. Okay, right. I was speaking to someone yesterday, and another pastor actually, and I've been working with her, and she's calling me the video marketing queen.
You are.
Okay, and that's interesting because a business associate of ours, Katie, you know, when Katie Stage, when she did my banner,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't actually tell her what to do. I just said I need a banner for my blog and my YouTube, and she came back with a banner that had kind of a roll of film,
Right.
and with my video, and so that's how she saw me as well. So it's about how other people see you. So this target marketing stuff, it's massive.
Right.
Okay. And if you understand that it doesn't start with you, it starts with with other people, the people that you're servicing, and what are their needs. I know that one of the things that we're doing is that we're, you know, our target audience are other network marketers. And one of the main issues for network marketers is generating leads.
Right. Yep.
And motivation. Those are two main things really. Is generating leads, because leads are what leads to sales and sign-ups.
Right.
But because it's a long-term thing, we need the personal development and the motivation to keep going and not giving up. Yeah. And so that's why when you tend to see people putting out a lot of quotes and stuff. But what people need to see is that they need to see that you're a leader, that you're able to teach them stuff. So, you know, you're doing this your hangout. If somebody's passing by on the internet, I mean, if you think about you're a shop or something, but somebody's passing by and they sort of say, "Oh my gosh, who's that?" And they see you and you're doing your thing. I'm like, "Oh gosh, maybe, okay, she looks like she would be a good mentor for me. She looks like she'll be a good sponsor for me." Okay, they don't need to know what business.
Right. Okay.
So
that's important. You know, that's something else that I had to really learn about this online marketing, is that people they don't really care what you're selling or what they don't really care. They really connect with you because you just talked about how target marketing is so connected to branding, because people connect with you because of how you're coming forth and branding yourself. Like when our mentor, Dave Ranica, I had no idea. He started talking to me about the target marketing as well as branding. And I was like, well, you know, I don't have a brand. And he said, yeah, you do. And I was like, okay, what do you mean? What is my brand? He said, you're Pastor Jacki. And I'm like, yeah, I know. He said, but that's who you are. And I never thought about what everybody calls me and how everybody sees me, you know, as that being my brand. And so when he started talking to me about it, he said, that's your brand, that's who you are. And so that's why I always utilize Pastor Jacki, you know, the network marketer. And so it's very interesting, you know, how you just made that connection between target marketing and branding. You know, I think that's really significant. And the fact that we need to brand ourselves, you know, in order to reach our target. And usually it's the other way around. We try to brand our product. We try to brand our company. You know, we try to brand that, and we never brand ourselves. You know, we're just trying to brand whatever that thing we have. But if we brand ourselves, then we will make a connection with the target market. So I think that's really a great point that I never thought about. That's great. So, you know, that's what wanted to talk about today. We're almost at the end of the time. I know it's lunchtime for those that are tuning in. And so I thank you for joining us. I thank you, Sonia, you know, for coming on with me so that we could kind of discuss this topic and this concept of target marketing, and really who is our niche, you know, who's our niche, who are we trying to reach, who are we trying to target, you know, and I have learned from you as well as the community that we're a part of more and more about this. Katie Stage is, you know, she's really got this thing down with, you know, target marketing and all of that, your avatar. These are new terms that I've just learned about, and I'm excited about online marketing, and I'm excited about sharing, with others, the things that I am learning along the way. And so if you have joined on today, I want you to leave with that, okay? This is the starting point of any successful business. You must know your target market. You must understand who your niche is, who you're trying to reach. And you must understand that who that person is just like you. It's somebody just like you, somebody that has the same kind of interests, hobbies, somebody that is experiencing the same struggles, pains, and fears, someone who's staying awake at night thinking about the same kind of stuff that you're thinking about. That's really who you're targeting. Because when you really understand who that is, then you will talk to that audience, because you will be passionate about whatever you're talking to that audience about. And they will be able to connect with you, because as you're connecting with your audience, you're building your brand, and you're building your audience as you build your brand, and your audience is actually helping you to build yourself and brand yourself because of the questions and the things that they will begin to ask. So please, if you are listening on today, if you listen to the replay, please take that away from this particular broadcast, that target marketing is the starting point of any effective and a successful business. Also, I want you to leave from this broadcast understanding that it is so important that you connect yourself with a community that is going to support you along the way, that is going to keep you accountable, that's going to help you and give you tips, tools, and strategies, that's going to be able to help you to develop your skill set. And as well as, I want you to leave today from this broadcast understanding the importance of connecting yourself to great mentors, okay? Great mentors. I would not be able to do this if I didn't have mentors like Sonia, like Katie, like Dave, Jamie. I have a whole host of mentors that are there to encourage me and help me, and they come on with me when they're able to be here. And that is just so important. So connect yourself to a community, connect yourself to a mentor or mentors, because it's vital. So I want to give you something before we turn off today, this broadcast. I want to invite you to be a part of a community that I'm a part of and Sonia's a part of. And you can find this on Facebook, or you can, I encourage you to connect with me and I can give you more information. I'm Pastor Jacki, the Network Marketer. Connect with me on Facebook. Now, Jacki is spelled Jacki, okay? Pastor Jacki, the Network Marketer. Connect with me and say, hey, Pastor Jacki, I was on your hangout this afternoon, and you talked about being connected to a community and a mentor. And I'd like to invite you to come and be a part of this community. It's the 24-hour mastermind. It is fantastic. That happens on Monday night, and it's just a wealth of information, a wealth of value that's given to you to come and be a part of that particular hangout with Dave Reinecke, who's from South Africa, who's our mentor, as well as Katie Stage. We've got Pop Stage on there. We've got Jamie Shaw. It's just a great time. As well as, I would like to invite you to be a part of the 24-hour mastermind workshop. Now that, I can't talk enough about that. That is amazing. Amazing community where we all come together. And the thing is, with this hangout, there's a back and forth of whoever's on the panel, and we're kind of talking. But in the workshop, everybody is talking. Everybody is sharing. We teach each other stuff. If we've learned a particular tool or skill set or something during the week, we come together as a community and we actually teach it to the rest of our community, and we get feedback, where we can improve. Oh, that was pretty good. I'm going to try that. And then somebody else teaches, and we learn from one another. Like Sonia said, we take notes and we share. Now, this is the thing. We do this on a Saturday night, and we start at, what is it? Is it 8 o'clock? I think it's 8 o'clock on a Saturday night, Eastern Standard Time. But we're on that thing to about 4 or 5 hours. I mean, I'm a pastor and I have to get up in the morning and go, preach and serve my congregation. But I'm not getting off that call until it's over, because it's just that valuable. So if you are interested in getting connected to that kind of community that is just absolutely phenomenal, just connect with me on Facebook. Again, I'm Pastor Jacki, the network marketer, and Jacki is spelled Jacki. Connect with me. Just say, hey, I was on that hangout. You really were talking about this community and these mentors. I'd like to get connected. And I will give you the information about what you need to do, because there's something that you have to do in order to enter the workshop. Okay? Everybody has to do it. Everybody has to do it, but I will be able to direct you and give you that kind of information. We'd love to have you come. The community is growing every week, and it is just so valuable. Like I said, I wouldn't be able to do this, okay, if I didn't have that community and the mentors that I have. Okay, so I want to thank you so much for joining us today on the Pastor Jacki Show. This is Lunchtime Marketing, and the topic today was, who's your niche? Please, I hope that you are leaving with value on today. Thank you, Sonia, so much for being with me and sharing about this whole target marketing thing. I really appreciate you. We are here on Fridays, each Friday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so we're signing off for today, but we will be here on next Friday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Look for the replay on YouTube, or you can go to pastorjacki.com and you can get it on my blog. I encourage you to check out my blog, pastorjacki.com, and please don't forget to connect with me on Facebook, Pastor Jacki, the network marketer. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you on next Friday.